Welcome back to another video of Odoo Explorer. So today we are just going to discuss about modules. What is a module? What is a module in perspective of Odoo? Suppose if you go to Odoo homepage, you can see a lot of applications. See, these are the applications. They are majorly promoting some enterprise application in between. Accounting knowledge is in everything is there. So all these are a module inside Odoo framework. So ideally we can build our own concept or our own modules as a separate entity, and that should integrate and connect with Odoo and work what we are expected. That is what actually a module. Suppose if I check on this rental application, ideally it is activating this module inside Odoo database. That is what actually Odoo is doing. But this module built and maintained by Odoo itself. Suppose in our company like Optura Technologies, if we build an application and that should after building we could able to publish in App Store. This is App Store. So we can see a lot of applications related to different sectors like finance, sales, human resource marketing, everything is there. So suppose if we build an application, we can just publish in this App Store and sell it based on our financial perspectives. So let us check how we can build a module and connect with Odoo. So this is my local database. You can see it's a local host and running locally. So just logging into my. So ideally it should show all available applications. These are all the available applications under my local file system. I cloned this community edition from GitHub of Odoo. So at that time, I have almost 552 applications available in that clone path. So this is my local available module. So I just want to create a new module, something like student management. So I just want to publish, I want to create a student management application. So I just want to create a module and it should be listed here. So then only I can activate it. You can see all the buttons here to activate. In each module you can see activate button. Once we click on this activate button, then only that module is connected with our database and work based on the functionality developed in that module. So let us check how we can create a new module and install it in Odoo. So we can use, for creating a module, we can use any kind of IDEs like PyCharm, Visual Studio, Eclipse, any IDEs you can use to code the module. So let us come back to Odoo. So this is my execution, Odoo execution file. This is the Odoo Business execution file. Here I just given some configuration file. So in this configuration file, I just mentioned the add-ons path. So in that add-ons path, I am going to work. This is my add-ons path. So here, actually, we are going to create a new module. Suppose we just want to create a module for managing an institution, education institutions like a student management system or something. So we can just start a module student management system. Okay. So for creating a module, there is a command to create a module like scaffold. So this is the command for creating a module. Odoo bin. This is the Odoo execution path. This is the execution file. Scaffold is the command to start a new module. So here we can put our module name. So instead of this test, I am just putting my module name. Let us name it student management suppose let us name it a student manual. This is an application to manage the student database, student information, etc. Then the last parameter is the path where you want to create the module. So this is the path where Odoo put your module template. This is a template actually. So in that template, we want to make our own changes. Just putting enter, it will create a module. So that module, suppose if you come back to our ID, you can see this module is already created, student management. So here we can see a lot of folders and files. In controllers, this is ideally used for the web controllers like web pages. You can see Odoo introduce web module. Inside that web module, we can extend existing templates and everything that will be that will be done from this controller. And demo. This is ideally for some demo data. Suppose if you are creating a module, let us consider this example, the student management application. There we are going to create student records, right? So in that student record, we want to, whenever the module is installed, you want some demo data. You can see whenever creating a database, you are checking a demo data field. So if we check that, this data will be important in the database. That's why this demo module. If you are not using any demo data, we don't want to consider this folder. Okay. Then come back to model. This is a major part of an Odoo module. In this model, we are going to define our models. So as you know, Odoo follows MVC architecture. So model, view, control, everything is there. As part of this MVC architecture, all the model records will be created here. So here you can see a model file. So in this model, it's already commented. All the files commented by Odoo itself. This is templates. So we just want to uncomment the necessary data. Suppose I just uncomment first line. Like from Odoo, we are importing models, fields, and AP. So this models, fields, and everything user here. You can see we are just using fields.integer. So here we are creating a class of an object here. So that object is going to create a field inside our model. In that way, Odoo is structured. So I just uncommenting. So here I think student manage. So instead of the student management, this class I am going to change student. So the model name also I just want to change to student. And description also student is enough. Student. Then the desired fields. In this model is ideally used to store our data. So here we can define which are the fields that we are going to create in this model. So I just put two fields, name and what we can say, another field like first name and L name. Let us consider for example L name. These are the two fields we are going to create in this model. We can put string equal to first name. Okay, then this one is the last name. I just put last name. So I am not using anything else here, just defining the fields only. And yes, it's done. Then another is security. Here we want to define security. Security is who can read, write, and delete this model, that we can define here. Some more exercise also there that we can discuss in other videos. So in views, we can see templates that we can use for reports, everything. And views. Views is ideally, we created a model here. So we just want to create another view to display the same in Odoo. That's why we are using view fields. So inside init, you can see controllers and models we already imported. Both are the Python packages. In perspective of Python, it's a package. So that's why we imported here. And the manifest, this is ideally a manifest file for this module. So here we want to define, this is what actually showing in app store, not in the app store, apps path in the Odoo apps. See, if you come here, all this information showing here. So if you module info, if you, it's already stopped, let us start again. Just starting. So here we open module info. You can see a lot of information here. All this information are bringing from this manifest file. Suppose if you given the name like student management system, this will be shown under that area. Summary, here we can define our summary of this module. Description, everything. Other we can see Tech. You can put https tech.com and category management, or uncategories is also fine. The version, which version actually, if we change the major version number, if there's any major change came only, that we will only change the major versions. Depends means what are the modules that depend this module. I mean, if you use some features from any other modules, we just put our that module name here, and this data. This data means as I shown before, we created the model. Then we will create views for the particular model. That views will be mentioned here. Let us comment for now, because we are not going to create a view for that model. I just created the model only. This is only for showing how we can create a module and install it in Odoo. Okay. And demo data is those. It's already commented, so there is nothing to import. So ideally, the module is created. So what is next? We can just restart our Odoo application. I'm just restarting my Odoo application and coming back to our Odoo ERP. Then we can have an option update app list. If you click on here, we can have an update option. So once updated, we are coming back to main apps. You can see our student. See, the module is ready to install. If you open this module info, you can see student management system. The description, everything that we given there will be reflected here, and website information, everything is there. Once we activated it, the module is so you can see some errors are there. Some syntax error. So if you come on our model, models.py, you can see here is another packet. That's why that error. Again, come back to our terminal and restart and activate it again. So that module is installed. If you go to settings and technical and search for the models, you can search student. See, that model is created here. The first name and last name, everything is created under our database. So in this way, we can create new modules, and the view and rest of the part will be shown under next video. Thanks for watching.